What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to today's video. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm Hayden with State 48 Turtle and Tortoise, and today we have an amazing video for you guys. Today we are not going to be looking at the tortoises. Today we are going to be doing something, as you guys saw in the thumbnail and title. We are going to be building some nest boxes for the water turtles. But before we jump into that, it is a warm winter day, which we haven't had in probably like almost a week. It's been literally freezing at night. As you can tell, my moringa it's toast. The frost definitely got the worst of it. I don't know if anything happened to the cactus. I saw some neighbors put cones over the top of theirs to protect them, but not too worried about it. But nonetheless, guys, it has been super cold. Tortoises are out and about munching. It's really funny because these tortoises all have their like personalities and habits. Jules here, she is super active, comes out every day. We've got Brutus, my male, who's named after Camp Cannon's Brutus. He comes out almost every day. And then we've got Scarlet over here. She comes out almost every day. These are the three most active tortoises, and they're just getting massive. And yeah, but we've got these two. These two are the least active, and they're out right now on this warm winter day. So I will definitely take that. And then we've got this little guy here. People have not come up with a name yet for him, but him, her, we don't really know yet. She hasn't decided. Just kidding, but we don't even know. I think it's a girl, but we will see how that goes. But she's getting big. It's funny because she seems like she's so small, but I mean, she's growing nonetheless. Nice, smooth growth, and got some growth lines in there. Nothing too spectacular, but she's getting bigger. But we need to come up with a name for that tortoise. But anywho, guys, let me go ahead and show you guys what we're getting into today. As I mentioned, the water turtles are getting nest boxes. You might be saying, Hayden, why are the water turtles needing nest boxes in the middle of the winter? Well, because it's good weather, and now's the time to figure out how to get them working. So we're going to be building some nest boxes. I don't have a super great layout on how we're going to do it, but pretty much my only option with this pond is to build a nest box. Basically, I'm going to have it come off the side here, go up against the house, and then come all the way along here. And then this is going to be kind of a ramp area. You guys are going to see really soon what it's going to look like, but a ramp area there. And then this one, nest box wise, I like being able to access this pond from here. So what I think I'm going to do is build the nest box off of this side here, and I got to find a way to make it work with this round structure. Probably put like a piece of wood across the top they kind of have to crawl up and over into. But probably going to move the filtration and everything to the back corner over there, or into that back corner there, and just get rid of this piece of wood, and I'll figure something out whenever the weather gets a little warmer, because they're not going to need that little dock anymore, because they're going to have the nest box area that's going to be sandy that they can bask in. And same here, probably going to do the same thing. They're going to have the nest area, whatever, to nest in, and I'm going to move the filtration to the back side with this here to try and clean this all up, get this all looking nicer. One of my projects I'd like to do is get this whole area cleaned out, looking better, get all my extra lumber moved back over there behind the container to where it's out of eyesight. That's a whole nother story, all my work crap. But yeah, I'd love to get all this area cleaned up, kind of like we did over here. And some of you guys are like, dude, that power washer's been sitting there for a month, last month worth of videos. You are right. Same with the turf. But I finally got this area cleaned up. I don't know if I showed you guys that. We got the yard mowed, we got green grass now. I got this all mulched out to be nice and clean. Already making a mess out of it, but it is what it is. If any of you guys know what that thing is, put it in the comments below. I'm really curious if anyone knows, because it doesn't work. I bought it and it doesn't work for what I need it for. Don't have the water pressure. Water turtles are doing great. Well, 4 out of the 5 are doing great. This little guy, I mean, he's showing some growth, but like, he literally just basks like all day, every day. And I think I've seen him eat, but I don't really know. But anywho, he's just hanging out for now. And then the box turtles, I decided I don't really know how to care for baby box turtles, so I know they're active because you can tell the soil's all dug up and I threw some grass in there just for kicks and giggles. There are also, believe it or not, when I tried to feed them worms the other day, I went ahead and just threw in the worms that didn't get used. Get out of here, get out of here. The worms that didn't, got some tortoise food. The worms that did not get used in the process, I threw them in here in the moist soil. And the other day I was digging through the soil looking for the baby box turtles to make a video or a short or something. And I found like 2 or 3 of the worms and they were still alive. So we're just letting them do their things. But yeah, got the water heater and the temperature's off. It says it's like 71, but whenever I shoot the gun in there, it's right where I want it to be. The office is still a mess, the reptile room, but I got the shelving. I just need to put it together back there. I've got my new light. One day we'll get around to installing it, but just haven't gotten there yet because I've got way too many other projects. Guys, I've been working on my master bathroom inside the house, like half of it. Got all the tile and everything done. I spent like 3 days trying to install the tub. It's been a nightmare. The plumbing didn't line up. It's just been a whole big story. But guys, we have got to run to Home Depot. We gotta get some tubs. We gotta get some sand. And we've gotta get some, they call it egg crate, but egg crate for the ramps. And we gotta get some 2x4s. So we're gonna go ahead and jump on over to good old Home Depot. Alrighty, we got everything unloaded back from Home Depot. We got the filters moved, as you can tell. I decided to get rid of those wood coverings because for the winter, the water, they need as much sunlight as they can get. So I'm just gonna let that happen. This pond looks so cool. It's so clear. You can see all the turtles floating around, but filters are moved. These are gonna be the places where the nest boxes are gonna lay. My only hesitation with the filter being back there on this one was access to it, but there's room back there for me to stand, so whenever it comes time to cleaning that out, I'm not really that worried about it. I'll be able to do it. But we've got, I think these are 38-gallon black Home Depot totes. I still got to drill some holes in the bottom and obviously fill them full of playground sand. The goal before the end of this video is to at least just put the sides on so we can see what these things are going to look like and potentially, you know, get an idea of the ramps. This stuff's called Egg Crate. It's from Home Depot. I think this is used to be a lot cheaper, but it's 17 bucks for this thing. I bought 2 of them thinking I was going to need it. I'm not going to need it, but basically you guys can see the idea. This is going to go like that. Obviously I'm going to cut it, but that's going to angle down into the water. Turtles are going to climb up it and be able to enter into their nesting area, basking area, whatever you want to call it. But probably not going to need 2, but I'll keep the other one because I'm sure I'm going to need it at some point. But I think this is going to be pretty good. I'm excited about it. I'm going to go run and get my saw because we're going to use some of the random chunks of wood I have floating around. We're going to use some of them to build my walls around this. The turtles can't get out. And then we're going to go from there. So I'll catch you guys in a second. Chickens are huge, guys. I don't know where the last part of this video left off. I know I was not done with the, you know, I wasn't done with the nest boxes. I was gonna upload, like, and make it like a part 1, part 2. I'm gonna go and wrap this video up, guys, and make it all in one video. We're pretty much done. I gotta cut a couple pieces here. I got the sand back there. It's clay sand. And I got to drill some holes in here. But without further ado, guys, we're going to go ahead and just jump right into it. All right, guys, I went ahead and just took care of that. We got all this cut here. I'm gonna screw it into the bucket, make sure that's all good. The bucket's kind of bowing with the sand, but these buckets are super strong. If I see any issues, I'll put some bracing down on it, but I got it filled up about as high as I want. I'm gonna build a ramp in that's pretty heavily angled using this same egg crate, which is what we're about to do right now. Angling that down into the water so they can bask on top of that or climb into the sand to bask. But I want to build an egg crate ramp to hopefully allow them to kind of get some of the sand off of their feet before they crawl back in, because that's one of the big issues with having your nesting box there is they're going to bask on it and they're going to drag the sand back into your pond. It's going to get your pond dirty. Not a lot you can do about it, but I'm going to go ahead, get this broken. As you guys can tell, I already marked my spot. And I want to show you guys the easiest way to cut this egg crate. Let me find something. This'll work perfect. You get your egg crate, you find the spot you want to do, and then you just, see that? Find your spot. Boom. Broken exactly where I want it. This is my side right here that I'm going to use. And what I'm going to do is let that kind of just float in the water. I'm going to put some screws in it to actually hold it where I want it. Because see, they can climb up on that. It's going to flop around, which is totally fine. But I'm going to get some screws to kind of hold it in place. Probably do 3 or 4 screws across, probably 3 screws across the front. And then what I'm going to do is zip tie it to the other angled piece I'm going to do right now. I'll catch you guys in a jiffy. Alrighty, guys, here is the finished product. I'm actually super excited about this build. I'm sorry I wasn't like super detailed on the DIY of it, but gonna do a couple minor things to spruce it up. But what I went ahead and did is, the benefit of these tubs is I was able to throw screws underneath. Don't know if you guys can see, no, you can't see it. Screws underneath and actually screw this down to the lid, so this isn't going anywhere. And then I screwed it into the rim of the plastic tub because no water is going to go there. And then I did some sides here. I just broke off a little egg crate. It'll get the job done to keep them from going under the ramp and getting stuck. But this should give them plenty of opportunity to bask, to do whatever they want to do. I drilled a couple holes in the bottom to help drain if it needs to, if it gets too damp and pools down below. Guys, I'm absolutely stoked about this. I may throw one little piece of wood underneath about the middle portion of the dock there to help keep it afloat a little bit, but either way I am going to fill this up with more water now that the turtles aren't going to be able to climb out because they're going to climb on this. Guys, the purpose here of this going farther over the edges here is so that way, because if you do it to here, the turtles can climb right out over there. Here, even if they get to here, they're going to go in the water, so it's kind of more of a fail-safe. I may end up throwing some chicken wire across the top of this just because we do have owls and hawks and other animals that may want to get to them. So just to kind of add a measure of protection, I may put something over the top of it. I mean, you could even use the egg crate, but guys, this is the finished build. I'm not going to bore you guys with doing the second one because you guys have already seen this full one. So that's going to be it, guys. If you guys liked this build video, you want to see more build videos because I have a lot more builds that are coming, click the like button, smash it. And if you guys would do me a favor, definitely click subscribe if you haven't done so far. Now I want to get to the point of the first positive comment shout out. Whoa, I almost fell. First positive comment shout out of the year. Let me go ahead and get that pulled up. From Dan Uresti I didn't get to see this video until 2022. Perfect way to start the year. My box turtles already went underground and it was raining all day yesterday here where I live. Glad to see the little turtles are doing great and definitely looking forward to all the new content for 2022. You did get the 1K before the end of the year. I think 5K is doable. Thanks again, Dan, for all the support. I absolutely appreciate you. You've been here actually since pretty much the beginning. But guys, that's going to put a wrap on today's video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy the videos we have coming soon. A lot of big stuff here at the end of the month, beginning of February, coming to the channel. I'm not going to spoil it too much, but let's just say my twin brother and I are going on a reptile adventure. But anywho, guys, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I apologize for the lack of uploads. I'm going to crank things up. I've already started filming some shorts to upload. I will catch you guys next time. Peace.